Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Takes a shot! Goal! Saint-Etienne! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Saint-Etienne make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Semenyo picks it up out wide. Bullish header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Saint-Etienne certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Brozovic to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Brozovic. And it's Shaw. Oh, super find. Endo. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's the chance to counter. And the through ball. That's the keeper's ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That has not gone well. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Minamino. Oh, now he can run away. Minamino!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now the delivery. Impressive jump. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Tanaka. And a cross. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Lee Kang-in. Kambuala. Bruno Fernandes. Looking to play him in. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That looks a good ball through. Good. There's the shot! Well taken goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Saint-Etienne are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
He's not got that quite right. Bruno Fernandes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. Endo. Lee Kang-in.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bruno Fernandes. Brozovic.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking for options, for movement. So what can they make of this? It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dorgu. And the pass is intercepted. Good effort from distance. It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oh, that's a key interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Spread to the right.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bruno Fernandes. And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! He shifted it to the flank. Dorgu. Knocks it into space. Shaw. Now that looks a decent ball. Now that real chance! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Tanaka. Low into the middle. Brozovic.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Minamino. Tries a shot! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford...
He's having a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Hannibal deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. And it's Shaw. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Minamino. And here's Lee Kang-in.
Lee Kang-in really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Strong running down that left flank. And it's made its way to him. Shoots! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Rodé Aveyron leading now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Dorgu wants to run onto this. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that is a little undercooked. Lee Kang-in. Some really good ball movement. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that has been cleared. He's having a pop! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, he's been caught napping! That's good running with the ball. Dorgu. He has found the way, and the shot! it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is all they have time for. Saint-Etienne are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, few would have predicted a scoreline like this. After all of that, we are still level at the break somehow. There's the whistle then to start the second half. He's on it, can he get away? Endo wins the duel this time. Audet, Aveyron are looking to break at pace.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cambuala. Semenyo is flagged offside. And that's been won straight back.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's played it in low, and he's heaved it away. Dorgu. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Goes for a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. It's a pretty loose pass. Ito makes the interception. Nice sequence of passes. Takes the shot! Now, who's going to be... Oh, no, this does not look good. And it's in! And again they hit the front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Changement.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That is ended up in no man's land. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? And he's found a way past. Saint-Etienne needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Looks across and plays it in. Cambuala can get it clear. Not the most accurate pass. Or good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Tries from distance. And he can clear it away. Pass somewhat off target. That pass isn't the best. This looks promising. And it's Tanap. He'll try from distance. He's got away with one there.
Changement. Le numéro 9. Le numéro 22. À leur place, le numéro 42. Le numéro 11.
Minamino. Corner. Audet Aveyron have their second corner now. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he gets rid in a hurry. Has another goal! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Minamino. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little pass back. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Now, what about a counter-attack? Hannibal. He is through here. Saint-Etienne do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Saint-Etienne really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's going for goal! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Le numéro 18, le numéro 3.
Just eases him off the ball. And he's undercooked that. Brozovic. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nicely weighted. He's having a hit! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Changement en cours.
Saint-Etienne have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. And it's Minamino.
Rodez surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Always goal side. And the finish! Rising over the bar.
Rodez really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Succumbs to the pressure. And this is Cavani. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Garner. Diallo has it out wide and in space. Struck first time. And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Saint-Etienne have got it back, and they'll have another go. He's got away. Drills one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Saint-Etienne are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Great defending, strong and determined. Could move up a gear here. Garner goes sliding in. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Cavani tries to play it through. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It's just beyond his reach.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Great vision. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The pass has gone astray. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
That's the end. Saint-Etienne pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. He's not got that quite right. Not the best distribution from the keeper.
There they go, hunting again.
Madsen gets on his bike and on the move. He's going to be disappointed with that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mount. Passes short and sharp. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Bruno Fernandes is the modern-day Portuguese maestro, and I really like him for his character as well, something that's not picked up on very much. I see him as a player who always goes about his business with conviction and authority, and a proper leader.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Big chance! He's scored!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Mount. Bouts of passing here, really. Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Pau Torres. McGinn. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Mount. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And that is going out for a goal kick. Mount. Watkins.
Saint-Etienne are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure.
Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Cavani. Bowen finding himself in space. That's very neat. Now who's going to be first to this? Madsen did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cash.
Aston always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah.
And a chance! That's going to go a long way. And it's Mount. Can he get on the end of this? Played out towards the right wing. Cash got a long way forward to join the attack. And here's Sancho. Madsen. Camera. Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
A case now of complete control. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Cash making good progress on the right-hand side. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Saint-Etienne are looking to go forward now. Showing good feet. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, that is a nice touch. Sancho. And it's made its way to him. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Temps additionnel.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Tries to play it through. Mount. Great ball, and he's in here. Goes for a shot! And it's come back out to him. And this could be the final action of the first half. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And we've reached half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Mesdames et messieurs, votre attention s'il vous plaît. Un jeune garçon vêtu d'un t-shirt jaune attend ses parents au secrétariat du club. Ses parents sont priés de se faire connaître auprès d'un stadier. Changement pour l'AS Saint-Étienne. Le numéro 24.
Here is the first touch of the second half. Saint-Étienne changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. And he's undercooked that. No, he's overshot the green. Dorgu gathers from the goal kick. Looking for options for movement. Cavani! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Madsen. Saint-Étienne come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Now, this could be a chance. Good ball, good take. Nicely aimed pass. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. McGinn. Driving through the middle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has not gone well.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, played through for the wide man. Konsa promptly onto that, and that is that. Delivers with whip. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It's a really well-measured ball. Pass somewhat off target. Watkins on two now and looking for three. Quality ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Mount. Real chance! Oh, good finish. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And it's Mount. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Saint-Étienne are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cavani. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's come loose. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
He's having a shot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, he's having a go! Wonderful from Watkins! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Changement pour l'AS Saint-Étienne. Le numéro 20. Le numéro 22.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
There's a searching pass. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
He's picked his way through. He slings it. Getting up there!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mosquera. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot a goal! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if three weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nicely weighted ball, and there's green grass ahead of him. Watkins chasing after it. Branthwaite. And here's Cavani. He's having a hit!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Buendia. Tielemans. And he's in on shoot!
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And the shot! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And time is up. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.